What's good, everybody? SR Broadcast in the building as usual. You guys know I'm gonna start off as usual. Um, Want to give a shout out to the whole team, and if you guys haven't, go give us a follow for all past and up and coming information on all interviews and all content on IG at SR underscore broadcast. If you guys are new and barely tapping in, why don't you guys do me a favor? Go ahead and give that a follow. Go subscribe, hit the like, comment, run it up. Shout out to all the co-hosts, Flacco PTR, Clumsy, Dreamer BGS, Trips ODG, Winners Back, Shout Spill Records, Shout Cali Hood Media, Shout One Underground TV, our partners. And what we really want to get to, that we got all that out the way. You guys know me already, Six Deuce, one of your co-hosts, music artist first, obviously, but we're really here for yours, you know what I mean? Truly. Shout out Queen Lisa Marie. We are here today. I'll let her introduce herself. She is a singer, she is a music artist, she's getting it done. We have a song, Resilience, featuring Trips ODG, myself, and her coming out on the Like I Am Part 2 mixtape. But let's talk about you. The most important part is the artist we bring on here. So go ahead and tell the people who you are. Tell them where you grew up, where you're from, and what you do. Go ahead and however you want to do it, take your time. Don't feel pressured. I want to thank you. You guys go give her a follow on Instagram and subscribe to her on YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that so much. Can you hear me?
I sure can. Sure can.
Nice. Thank you. Yes. My name is Lisa Marie. Go by Queen Lisa Marie. Um, yeah, I'm just excited to be here. You know me, I'm always excited to do anything. But I appreciate you. What was your other question? Who I am and what?
Yes, let the people know who you are and what you do. Like, what would
Yeah.
you consider yourself? What would you label yourself? And you don't got to get super technical with the labels. Just whatever you feel like. Like, I know you're a music artist. You sing. We just tell people a little bit about what you do and like where you grew up. Like information on yourself. Like tell a little bit about yourself to the people so they can get a little more familiar on who Queen Lisa Marie is.
Perfect. Well, I'm from Pico Rivera. Shout out to Pico Rivera. That's right. Been here pretty much my whole life. Went to school here. Graduated here. Rancho High School. Shout out Rancho High School. Shout out Durfee. Shout out North Park. Those are my schools. Get it. And I didn't like. Some people they're like, yeah, I've been in music classes my whole life. Whatever, whatever. Like, I actually didn't do that until high school. So basically like my junior year, I always loved to sing, but I wasn't like, oh yeah, let me get classical with it. I mean, I was in the band in middle school, and that's when I kind of learned how to like, change notes or octaves, however you want to call it. And then I would just always sing in the car for sure. I always sing at home for sure. And then I kind of heard myself like, damn, I could really match pitch. Like, you know, no cocky, but just like, fuck, that shit sounds crazy. Like someone singing and I'm matching pitch with that. Like, damn, I like the way that sounds. So then I just started singing more and more, and like Alicia Keys would pop on, Adele would pop on. I'd be like, hell yeah, like this is my jam. I'm gonna fucking sing it. Like, and I'm gonna hit this low note. I'm gonna hit that high note. And I'm like, hell yeah. So then I joined choir in junior year and started working with my choir director, and she was like, all right, cool, like now project your voice and do this and do that. And she kind of like, she was pretty cool actually. She kind of like helps you, open up and widen your range. So that's when you can tell and you can hear like, fuck, like you can really belch, like you can really go ham or do something with your voice. And it was cool because like everyone was just getting to know their voices. We're all 17, 16, give or take. So
Okay,
I was,
okay.
and that's when I started being like, damn, if I really study a song, I really, listen to a song and try to, you know, perform it the way I want to, like, damn, like I could sound like a whole artist. And that's when I just started like, all right, let me record myself. And that's when and like COVID, I started just recording myself, doing like little songs here and there, like Adele too, and then Beyonce, like for my family or whatever, like because they'd be like, oh damn, like they'd hear us or whatever we'll sing, for fun. They'd be like, oh damn, like you went off, and I was like, shit, I guess, like I didn't even know.
No,
But
yeah, I feel you. I feel you on that one. I didn't mean to interrupt. Just want to say real quick, shout Grim Reaper. Thank you for tapping in. If you're new, hit that subscribe and make sure you go tap in with her. Queen Lisa Marie sent you new. Thank you. I appreciate you. Go show her some love. I didn't mean to interrupt, but continue
uh,
going. Already amazing story. I have so much to ask after, but continue. You're doing great. Thank you.
thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, so then after that, I just started like, okay, like let me try more songs. Let me venture out. I would do karaoke here and there. Once I graduated, and you know, I fell in love with it. And it was like just something that would calm me, it would relax me. And especially during COVID, like when we just had to stay home, like I would just listen to chill vibe music, like be cooling, like try to, kind of pick those notes in my head that I wanted to make and make my voice sound like or have a different tone. And I think that's where it really kind of started. And I was like, damn, because even before that, like I would do karaoke, and I was like venturing out, going to different places and like looking to perform, but it didn't really like thrive or like in my mind
Yeah,
up years ago. So which is crazy to me, but it's been cool. It's been cool, and I'm excited. But yeah, that's my storyline pretty much. I did in 2017. I actually went to like a show, like a talent show,
okay.
a Spanish one.
That shout out to
Oh,
you. That's what's up. Tell us a little bit about that.
it's called Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento. So, because I started going to karaoke bars and stuff, and like I'm like, oh, like let me hear how I sound compared to other people. Like because my family and my school, like coming out of high school, they were like, bro, like you're good. Like you got a solo, what? Like you're fucking good.
Yeah,
I honestly, and I was like, nah, like I just sing at home. Like
yeah,
I'm just singing with the radio. Like
yeah,
I'll just be like, nah, like I don't know. Like I guess I could sing it, so I'll just perform it. Like
yeah,
whatever. Like I didn't even think anything of it. Like some people can't hit those notes. Like they're like, no, bro. Like go to a talent show. Like you'll see. And so I went and crazy trip out. I went to the Tengo Talento Mucho Talento, and the people were off key so bad. I was like, what
huh,
is going on? Like they were trying out and stuff, and they legit thought like they're singing opera. I was like, bruh, like you really gotta have an ear, or you gotta like
yeah,
pick your voice for this. Like, you know,
yeah,
that's when they're like, bruh, like you better realize like your ear's good, like your
yeah,
vocal good, like take care of that shit, take advantage of it. And like for a long time, I was like, nah, I don't even want to be a singer. Like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
what that? I was like, I just do that for a hobby. So, for a long time, a lot of people were like, bruh, for like 2 years, like, bruh, go be singing, go sing. And I'm like, nah, like, for what? Like, I just do it when I want to. And now I'm like, damn, like, I be singing so much that I'm like, might as well go perform,
yeah.
Like, well. So then I met at one of my jobs. Um, I used to work at an auto parts shop, but then I started working at a restaurant. And then at my restaurant, um, well, at my first job, like doing the auto parts and
Mm,
stuff in LA, like we're always like low lows and riding down Whittier and stuff. So
yeah.
I fell in love with
Ooh, ooh. Let me see what happened. Something happened. Got to give it a second. Something cut off. Give me a second, everybody. I'm not sure what happened here. Let me see. See what happened. Let me try.
All right, I'm back. Sorry.
There we go. There we go. There we go. My bad.
Yeah,
No, I
sorry.
thought
I got a phone call from my dad.
no,
He's like,
you
"Wait,
good. Now you're all right. Shout out Toff. I don't I believe that's how you say it coming in here. And then said my comment to us. I don't know. Okay. But nah, yeah.
hey, shout out to you anyway, though."
Yeah, I was like, okay. It's like I don't know what that's supposed to mean exactly, because in the context, I'm not sure. But point
Comment
is,
to boss. What does that mean? I don't know. You know this
right?
YouTube live videos.
I
What is that?
I have no. He said comment through us. I don't know. I don't know. He's saying it. Maybe it's a different language. I apologize. I don't know. But hey,
Somebody commented that, or
yeah, they commented. They comment it. I believe. But yeah. But nah, shout out to everybody in here watching real quick. But I just wanted to say real quick before you continue. Shout out
yeah.
Southeast LA. You know, I grew up in
Hey,
New York, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know. Shout out. So I'm familiar with the cellar, you already know. And
shout out.
my my question to you is though, so like I understand where you're coming from, right? Like not wanting to create music because that's how so long I can relate as an artist. I don't want to get too deep into it on my end, at least on you, you know. As far as with what you're doing, I feel like you're at the stage many artists are at. Like experience wise, you got that. You know what I mean? I feel like, excuse me, like you said, it doesn't always matter that you went to schools for it or whatever. That's not how talent works. You know what I'm saying? Of course, talent and hard work does pay off because there is a mix. You can't just expect to be good and not practice and not get it down. Like you said, you got to have an ear. You got to know what you're doing. You can't just hop up on there. Like there's more to it than people think. Same as people think you just hop on a mic and say words, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I
Ex-
understand, but a lot of artists go through that stage of like, man, should I create music? And that's what creates an amazing artist. The what pushes you, the people that motivate you, and sometimes it's like it's. I wouldn't say as artists we're scared to take that step, but it's a big move, you know, because making songs aren't easy. You seen, you know, like when we went to the studio, you know, it's a different process, especially when it's like this or how you're doing it. And that was just the short of it. That was just the time frame we had. Like you'll see, I already talked to Jarrell, Shout Jarrell, Slim Palace Records, A Brando, Rob. I mean, we're all gonna be there. Shout my brother Chips ODG. We're all gonna be there. He said some spot in Hollywood. I'm not too sure, or not Hollywood, downtown LA, but somewhere. Either way, we're gonna meet up. We're trying to spot out there. And then it's gonna be Shout Out Pie Productions, Lil Tank, Stony Music, a few other people. I'm introduce you to them. Remember I told you about the shows and stuff. I want to get you and Jarrell and everybody associated so that we can start networking a little more on that end. So you guys stay tuned for that. A lot of stuff coming from us. But truth is like that's what helped push me because okay, Mike, right? Shout who the fuck is Mike? He
yeah.
really helped
For sure.
me as far as finding how I'm gonna do it because okay, yeah, I've been rapping for so many said years, right? But if you look at it, I haven't really produced what I'm supposed to be producing. It doesn't mean because I'm not capable, but I had a lot of twists and turns like that too. Like, should I do this or how should I do that? But I would say you're taking the right steps. You're putting yourself out there. You're trying. You're attempting, and don't rush. Don't feel rushed. But I would say you are capable of it. You know, yes, we have features, but I feel like you really are capable of a full song. I feel like it's just a matter of time, and when you're ready. You know, because it's not easy. I know what you mean because you're like, dang, the cover art, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do a music video. What is the step? Because you see, because it is intimidating. Like when you look at the whole like cost wise, things wise. But promise you, starting out like you, like and me, it don't gotta be all the top notch stuff to get it done. You can still have top notch freaking results. So don't feel like as you're not capable. I want to encourage you because we didn't just do a song for no reason. Shout out my manager. He's seen, you know, he was like, hey, like, who was that? Like, and that was just off a clip of because he helps manage my other page too, the other Six Deuce one. And
Yeah.
he was like, "Hey, who's this? You know, who's this girl?" And I was like, "Oh, I was like, she's dope." I was like, I met her at the show through the homies and stuff, and then that's how that went about. So if your friends, your family, people, strangers, because I was a stranger at one point, you gotta understand that. You know, I really was, and then boom, we got to see what it was, how professional, what you're capable of. Because again, that's just the start. I promise you right now that what we did was exactly that know like, oh, I can make a song. And me, I've never made a song where they were singing. So I had to challenge myself. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you look at it, the route you're going is the perfect way to go. So I would just suggest is try to reach out more for shows and don't feel down if there's only 10 people watching, one person watching, two people. Man, who cares if there's no people watching? You know what I'm saying? Like, you went out there, you attempted, you're trying to do what you got to do for yourself, and that's all that matters. Because there's plenty of times I went to shows and it wasn't always a hit, but you know what? I felt the love of my real ones there. I felt the love of everybody else, and that's all that mattered. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need all that. It's just the fact that you can, okay, because we're all capable of that, right? We're all capable of blowing up very big. So are you, everybody else. So if you think about it, it's, it's and like if you think about it, the capabilities that we have to exercise that. How how are we gonna perform in thousands and hundred thousands and hundreds of people if we can't perform in whether if it's one or nobody, you know? So that's back to what you said, the hard work earlier that you put into, and there's people that went to school for it, but you just stood consistent. It's like, you know what, I challenge myself to do this or aspire to be not necessarily like an artist, but it's training you. You were training your voice. You were training how you want to sing, your inspiration behind how you want to sing. So, like, I give you that, you know, because not a lot of people can, uh, as artists, everybody finds it differently. There's no just one simple way to create. There's many ways to create music, etc. And real quick, before I continue, shout Randy Jean, lovely one. You know what I mean? Respect. Thank you. Thank you. You know, in the house showing us love. But yeah,
Hey.
that's all I want to say is give you that advice and give you that props for that, because as an artist it's tough. It is, and it really is. Every step you take has to be calculated, but at the same time, you're gonna slip, you're gonna fall, you're gonna learn, you're gonna take a risk, you're gonna scrape your knee, however you want to put it. But that's how you're supposed to do it. If you don't go out for karaoke, how would you know you were gonna find your next show? How do you know if you didn't pursue to try to hit these certain notes or train your voice that you're able to make the song that you now make today or made today or tomorrow? So I give you that. And I would say, what was, other than you understanding the talent you had, that was like a big motivation for you and inspiration behind like singing in general? Like, what first, like, ever, like the first day, like, hey, you know what? I can sing. I want to sing. Like, other than just going to the classes and finding what made you feel like, hey, singing's for me, and this is why I started it. And then when did you discover that you loved it and that made you just, you know, this is for me?
Um, what do you mean like this is for me? Like this is for me to like to do it, like to go out there and perform it, or like I fit into this? Like
Like, you
what
felt like you like, okay, let's start with the first question, which is, when did you first ever start singing? What was the first spark, like legitimate first reason behind even, hey, to start it? And then, like, now, because I know where you're at with it today, you take it seriously.
yeah.
When and how long did it take for you? This That's the second question, to be like, hey, you know what? This is for me, as in, all the work I put in is making sense. This is all making sense. It's all falling into place, and I really see pursuing my talent was worth it. And at what point did you begin to ever even create that journey, and how did you end up to that point? Like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do.
That's a tough question. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a tough question, Six Deuce. You got me there. You got me there.
Yeah. It could be simple, gotta be extravagant. Don't feel like I gotta give, you know, it could be literally as simple as, hey, like, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's just start with the first one on how you just first really started singing.
So what's crazy is when I was like super little, when I was super little, like six, like super young, like I would hear like music on MTV or like the radio and stuff,
Yeah.
and oh my god, like that song just came to my mind right now. Wishing on a Star.
Okay.
So
I
that one,
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
like damn, like the way that they sang it
Yeah.
and their approach and the way they performed it and the way they kind of let it out their own mouth and to make it sound so beautiful, like damn, like that would touch my heart and I would be like, damn, like that sounds so beautiful. So then when I was sing along with it on the radio and stuff, when I was super young, like maybe second grade, I would sing along with it. And the fact that like I knew I was matching pitch already at that time, and I was having like to create my own tone, I was like, damn, this is beautiful. Like just the way it sounds is beautiful, and the way it makes you feel is beautiful. And I was like, wow. I was like, if I ever, like get the chance, like I would love to sing and sing and perform for people and do that, but it wasn't ever in my mind like, oh my gosh, let me work on this every day. Let me go, do this and that and show off to people. Like, nah, I was just like in my mind thinking like, damn, I would love to just be like, hey, we're gonna have like a day where we have a talent show, and I would love to just sing those notes and sing that song. So like eventually, like I think fourth, fifth grade, I ended up doing a talent show too, and like I loved it. Like I really did, but I wasn't like pursuing a career, if you get me.
No, I get what you mean. So like I guess you could classify it as you're currently pursuing your career now, but like at what point did you gain that confidence? Because I know you had the confidence to start it, like we all do. It's the spark of an idea. But at what point did you really feel like, hey, you know what? That confidence is just here and I gotta do something with this. Like I know I gotta use my voice for something.
Um, you know, it was kind of like I was telling you, I was working at AutoZone for like 7 years,
Okay.
and I was like getting irritated, like fuck, like they don't even give out raises, they don't do this, they don't do that, like what the fuck, like I could be making way more as an artist,
Yeah.
like I'll go to work and get paid like 15 an hour, go home and be singing hella bangers and like going to
Mhm.
karaoke for fun, and people telling me like, damn, you could win like $500 in karaoke contest, and I'm like, what? Like
Mhm.
I could be making that much, like what, just in one night when like y'all paying me $15 like to bust my ass and like deal with
Yeah.
like hella people. So I was like, what the fuck? Like fuck that. So then that's when it came into my mind like, I need to start getting gigs. I need to start going out there. I need to perform. I need to sing for people on stage, like, and make money, because like I was getting tired of it. Like, I was like, damn, like, I'm so dumb. I could be making more and like showing people what I actually do, instead of just singing at home. But then I met one of my good friends. His name is Johnny. He's part of Majestic's Lowrider Car Club, and I met him at the restaurant. Yeah, I met him at my restaurant that I only worked for like a little bit. But look, it's to show like, God works in mysterious ways. Like I only worked at that restaurant for a little while, for like a few months, if anything, and then I met a lot of connections there. And I told him, I was like, oh, like, so y'all, cruise, y'all got shows, what do you guys got going on? He was like, yeah. He's like, we don't always cruise, but we do more of events. Like they're more event, like, because all the lowrider car clubs, like, they just cruise it.
Mhm.
I know, like here in East LA. And they're one of the first car clubs that I met on this side, like Santa Fe
Mhm.
Springs, Whittier, Norwalk, like,
Yeah.
so I was like, okay, like, all right, that's cool. Like, they're like, yeah, we do more of events. We do like fundraisers, like we have gatherings, like family, friends can just come hang out. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, and like, people perform there too. And I was like, well, I sing, like, what's up? And that's from there, like I started singing with the Majestics since last year.
All
And
right. Them.
been
Shout out
fucking
to them.
yeah, shout out to the Majestics Car Club. Shout out to everybody there in the music activity section. So it's super fun, and it kind of helped me to like kind of just be more confident. Like, yeah, I'm a singer now. Before I'd be like, no, I'm not a singer. I just do it when I want to. Like, no, I'm a singer now. And I go by
Mm.
Queenly Submarine. Like, I know what's up. Like,
All right.
so yeah, so it definitely helped a lot instead of just being at karaoke. But I think that's been the point. That was my breaking point. Like when I started working at the restaurant and at the auto part shop, because I was working two jobs.
Okay.
So I was like, fuck this. Like, I need to do something. So that's when I talked to him and he was like, but just perform for us and you'll get, your name out there. You'll get known. People are going to be like, perform for us, private parties, whatever, whatever. And now I'm like, damn, that's a blessing. So that's how that happened.
Real quick, want to say, shout out Randy Jean Lovely One again. She was over here showing you love the whole time, saying, "Hey, Lisa." And then she said that when you were talking about your passion, she said, "That's right," because she
Uh,
feels in her soul comes your music. So I know, shout out to her. But
Thank you.
shout out to the Majestics. Want to say real quick, I was looking for the name. Shout out my primo too. He's part of the Impressions Car Club. I don't know if you guys know about
Oh,
that.
nice. Míralo.
I'm gonna show you his car real quick and my uncle's car, but his I love his car.
Oh, that's firme.
Yeah, he got. Well, I don't know. I think that's probably one of his friends, but I know his watch. His is the gray one in the beginning. I don't know if you can really see it, but point is,
Yeah.
long story short, is that him and my
Where,
uncle's doing part of that, and they do their thing. But that's what I'm saying. Shout out to your peoples, and if they ever come across paths, tell them to say we know we all know each other, or soon to be. But
what's his
huh?
what's his name?
Gilbert Hughes. Shout out all the Hugheses, you know what I mean? All my other
Hey,
family. I'm a Mendoza Luna, but that's like my grandmother's side and whatnot. And shout out to them too. Well, technically my pop side.
Luna.
Yeah.
That's so
Mendoza
fire.
Luna. Hey, shout out Rome. Hey, Rome, let me know. Hop up in here. If you got the time, bro, I'll send you the link. He's one of our other co-hosts. See, that's what I mean about other co-hosts. At any moment they come, pop in. I'm gonna go ahead and send him the link just in case. He's from originally Cali, but he's from, grew up in Vegas and he's doing this thing, holding down Vegas out there. He's really dope people. I feel like honestly, you and him on a track, Why? He has more like melodies and does songs like that. And he's done a bunch of songs with other talented artists and women singing as well. I feel like you and him would. He's part of the record label. He signed with Split Records with us. So so he's part of the team. He's part of the team. So yeah.
Okay.
He knows. So you want to tap in with him? He just gave me a perfect idea. Y'all gotta tap in with each other for sure. But yeah, because he's really good peoples. Really good peoples. That's the boy right there. Hold on, give me a second. I'm just
Don't
inviting
worry.
him.
Yeah,
I emailed you just in case. Shout out Rome. But yeah, go check out his music too. He has really great music. I know you'll like it too, Queen Lisa Marie. And hey, make sure Rome, you go tap in with her, Queen Lisa Marie. Go show her some love. Like I said, guys, Resilience by Six Dudes featuring Trips, ODG, and Queen Lisa Marie. Coming soon, y'all. You know what? I might even tonight drop it. You know what? Matter of fact, that's what we gonna do online. We dropping it. We dropping it tonight. That's what we doing. We dropping it. It's lit. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. So you guys go tune in. After the interview, I'm gonna go upload it to YouTube and I'm gonna go upload it to SoundCloud.
that's
Resilience.
right.
Y'all go show love. We dropping it tonight. It's all good. Let's do it. Not the whole mixtape. I got like 6 more songs I can't give to y'all because I already
No,
dropped half of it.
just our
That's what
song. Hey, our song goes hard.
yeah. That was one, like I said, though, this is what it is. And she captured it perfectly. So this song, it's more like if you know when it comes to verses. So if you haven't been through foster care, hard times, etc., things like that, or certain things that made me and my brother, I'm not saying boo-hoo, because respect, a lot of people I went through it. I'm not saying I had a super hard life. I'm just telling my story, part of it, my brother doing his thing or struggle, then you may not feel it. But if you can relate to it in your own way, then yeah, but it's more like for my family, my real ones. But we asked Queen Lisa Marie in her hook to capture something everybody could feel. So it's more like a personal song for the family, for us, for me, but I wanted to share it with the world. And hopefully they might can relate. And who knows out there, gang of people could relate. But she captured it perfectly when we asked her, hey, we need something that's like struggle and in a way, but like generalistic, but just like not necessarily pain, but it's complicated because even she was like, and then she did it though. So like it was crazy how I explained it, and she still was like, okay, and she did. I feel like what she said, like, so people understand. If you can't relate or you don't understand what she's saying, then it just ain't for you. But I perfectly what I captured from it was somebody going through the pain, understanding that pain, and saying that no matter how much pain I go through, I'm gonna still remain myself, remain true. You know, God's always watching, and but He has the best interest for us. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta pick ourselves up, and that's what I captured from it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just the truth. So exactly that. However, you guys want to interpret it, it's all love, it's all respect. But that's how I feel from our song that what you came up with, and that was perfect because I feel like a lot of people can deal with that. I mean, can they do deal with that, but they can relate to that. I was trying to say, my bad, but that's pretty much what it is. Is that song right there? That's what it's about. So if you guys don't get it, that's the reasoning behind it. Because I get it, I understand it. Everybody I showed understands it. But if you guys get a little thrown off of subject and what it is, like, huh? That's the reason being. It was a personal song, but we purposely wanted the hook to relate to our struggle and what we're talking about, and that's why it's called resilience. What does being resilience mean? Going through anything and remaining. That's why I named it that. So and she captured that in her hook. So it was like me and my brother went through what we went through, and we're still here. You know, so that's what I wanted the hook to be, and it is. So you feel it, you feel it. You don't, you don't. We're dropping it right after the live interview, and YouTube and SoundCloud. And then once I drop the whole mixtape and the other half, and it's all dropped at once, then
Damn.
it'll be on all platforms. It'll be on Instagram. It'll be on Facebook. It'll be everywhere that you can play it. So thank you guys and stay tuned for that. But that's
Thank
that's kind of something with your okay. So back to you uh with your music now. What
I'm
would you
fine.
what would you say? What would you say? Thank you, by the way. And appreciate you too, because you guys did your stuff. You and my brother, everybody involved, every artist that came through, you guys immaculately did what you had to do. And I was gonna say, oh, shout my boy Roll me in the building. You know what I mean? Hold on real quick.
What's up?
What up, my boy? But
What's
real
cracking with you?
quick, I want to say ask a question that way my boy can introduce himself. After but then you can respond however you want, Queen Lisa Marie. But I want to ask before I let him do his thing and shout out him and all the other co-hosts. But point is, where do you see yourself with your music career? Like, what are some goals that you aspire to hit? Like, whether it's just a few, they could be simple as like, hey, you know what? Like, I've never had this many views, and I'm like, me, I'm realistic. Like, most views I've ever organically got, not that I faked any views, but I paid for promotion and stuff. Everybody does. You have to, How do you think you
Right.
market yourself? But ones I didn't put no money into, they just did like 500 views on YouTube. You know what I mean? And that was the, I don't want to make it sound like it's about me, but one of my songs, and cool, But I aspire one day to maybe hit 800. Only 300 more. I mean, I want millions and thousands, and I pray that on all my peoples. But that's just one. That's small, teeny. I got way bigger, so it could be as small as that, or as big as, hey, you know what? Freaking, I plan to be right next to Finadel. Us doing our thing, which I do see that for you. And so, let me know. What would you say? Like, what are a few?
Aw, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Because I mean, I do have confidence to say like, yes, I would love to be alongside them. That'd be a nice goal too. Um, but like my actual inspiration, like, would just to be, to get people into my type of voice, and it's different, and it can range into many different genres. And I wouldn't even have I wouldn't even have like a cap on it. Like I wouldn't even say like, I want to get to Amy Winehouse, or I want to get to Beyonce's level. Like, no, like I just want to put myself out there and be known as like, damn, she was versatile. Like she did Amy, she did Beyonce, she did Adele, she covered oldies, she covered Spanish. Like just knowing me as, a versatile woman that put her heart into her singing, you know.
I have facts, and real quick, I want to say, hey, Rome, go ahead. I was in the building. You go ahead, ask some questions, my boy. Chop it up. If you guys want to introduce each other, so this is Queen Lisa Marie. All know just to catch it up real quick. She is from the city of Pico Rivera. You know what I mean? Shout Southeast LA. She does her thing. She is on one of the tracks on the mixtape. She does way more and known for way more. That is just to get you a little familiar. And this is my boy Rome. You know what I'm saying? One of the co-hosts, music artists. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves to each other. Go ahead, Rome, man. Do your thing, bro. He's one of the co-hosts as well. Yes, sir.
I kind of like what you said about the like you want to tap into everything, not put it like not be put in a box.
Facts.
Do you have like are you on all platforms or do you have like any of your own music?
No, so actually, what the crazy part is, my first song, studio produced and everything, is with Six Deuce and Who the Fuck is Mike. Ever, like ever, like, which is crazy to me. And that's how I was like, dude, hell yeah, like I'm down. Let's do an interview. Like that's dope. Um, cause that never happened. Like it's just I haven't done it yet. It's only been like a year where I've actually been performing. Like, yeah, I've been singing, I've been going out places, like we were speaking earlier. Like I would go karaokeing, I would sing at people's places, but like I would never in a million years think I'm gonna be singing for a lowrider club and get my voice out there that way. Um so I haven't yet to like even start studio working and recording all my different versatile voices or songs or music. Like I haven't even started that at all, which is crazy. But I just be covering songs right now, and it's working right now so far.
Well, that's dope because you said that you perform in front of people already. A lot of people don't do that till later on after they record their own tracks. Like I haven't even done that. You mean like I have like hundreds of tracks and I haven't even got to like perform. I still get nervous. So that's
Um,
dope that you kind of like. You mean you got that like out of the way. You kind of do you feel comfortable performing in front of people?
to be honest, actually, like my first and second performance, even like my third one, actually, to like my third one, I was like just super shaken, nervous, like, oh, what the fuck did I get myself into? Like, I'm gonna have to perform these songs, like, and I don't know yet if people see what I see, that I love to sing these different type of songs. Like, what if they're gonna be like, oh shit, fuck no, she sings like something else. She don't even sound like she's performing Amy, or like she don't even sound like she's performing an oldie song, you know.
Yeah.
But then they kind of like encouraged me, like, no, like listen to yourself. You are doing it. Like you are putting your own twist to the old school vibe, or you are putting your own twist to an Amy. Like, and it's like, damn, that's the best compliment I can get, because I love singing those songs, and I feel like I do portray those songs, but in my own way. So when they tell me like, damn, like you hit that song like on point, but in your own way, I'm like, that's all I wanted. Like, you know?
Right, that's a compliment. That's a big compliment. So
Hell
like
yeah.
I bet like after you kind of get done with it and like and the people cheer and stuff, I feel like that's such a high probably. You get to like such a like a great feeling of like, damn, like I really did that shit. Like you mean I feel like that's the type of feeling also you get when like you go in the studio and the track just comes together and it just hits right. But so that was your first time in the studio with Six Deuce, like in a professional studio, like
Yeah.
damn. So how did you feel? Like how did you like it? How was the vibes over there?
It was cool. It was cool. Sixers is very, very welcoming. He's very good at making people comfortable, and every person that walked in, or people
No
that used
Diddy.
No, Diddy, that's true.
to
Shout out to who the fuck is Mike on God though.
Hey,
But
tell her, shout out who the fuck is Mike, and shout out my
shout
brother,
out,
my
yeah, shout
manager, shout out my primo Steve, shout out Queenie Marie, Rome, everybody. I just had to say she's right, but no Diddy. You know what I'm saying?
out. Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
super cool about it. He'd be like, yo, like get comfortable, sit down, take a breather, relax. Like, because I had my lyric book with me too. And I was like, all right, like, he didn't just be like, all right, what's up? Go in there and do some shit, like
Yeah. Make it happen. Nah.
fucking
That's dope though,
tell it.
yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. Like, that's dope. And then everyone was super cool. And then the studio was beautiful. And I was just like, dang, like I ain't never been in something like this. Like,
Did this fool have his whole all his homies with him and shit? Like 10 people plus people with him or what? That fool rolls with an entourage and shit. I like what the fuck? The fool, first time you pulled up, maybe it's like 10 people in the studio. It's
I
like,
know for my bad, dog. My
nah, it's
faculty.
good.
I got my security. I mean, I got myself. I got my security guards. I got my managers. Got the engineers. Got the
Yeah,
record
that food's
label.
rolling with his own entourage and shit. I was like, damn, food, the studio's not
Damn.
that big. Nah, but yeah, but that's it's cool though. Everybody he rolls with is genuine people. You mean everyone he rolls with, they cool, they cool. Yeah,
No,
they
that's
definitely they didn't definitely didn't make me feel uncomfortable or anything like that when I first met them. They're all cool. Well,
no.
damn, yeah. So you went from like performing live and everything to like a studio and everything. Like, how did that
Yeah,
feel? Like,
man. Like 1 year went by really quick. I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like that's crazy to me. Like I was tripping out. Like to be honest, you know.
yeah. How many songs do you think you have written? Like, because you said you have like a little what do you mean, a book with you, right? You had your book with you. How many songs
Yeah,
do you think you have like written?
I only have like two. To be honest, I don't have much written, but I have so many thoughts.
Can you kind of talk about like what are they about? Like, what do you mainly write about?
So mainly, it's like surprisingly, it's not even like heartbreak or like oh being in love. Like nah, fuck that.
That's
I try-
common, yeah,
That's so common. I try to go against that shit.
yeah,
Fuck, be your own person. Like live your own life. Be happy. Like
yeah.
make
It's
your
okay to be happy. Sometimes I feel like people do the sad shit because it's popular, but like it's all right to be happy, bro. Have fun. You know what I'm saying? It's
facts.
cool.
Facts.
But damn, only
And
two songs, like fully written or like and everything.
no, they're just ideas. Like just
I
ideas,
guess.
you know. And
What do
if
you
anything,
feel?
like I'll
Yeah,
just
bad. Go
write
ahead.
like I haven't had nothing fully done on there, but I'm like working on it, you know. But
Hmm.
that's what on it for that. So when he told me like, um, come to the studio, you know, think of a song, whatever,
Yeah.
that has to do with struggle. I'm like, all right, cool. Good thing I got my lyric book I just bought. So I was like, all right, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, at least he kind of gave you the concept of it, so like you kind of knew what to write about. And he didn't just like all right, pull up and hopefully you got some shit written.
No, it was pretty cool. Telling me the concept was fucking great because
Mm,
I always actually wanted to write a song about struggle and picking yourself up, you know? Cause that was, cause if he would have told me like, oh, it's gonna be a love song, I'd been like, fuck, I don't know. I'm trying to not even put myself in that position, you know? Um, or like what is it? Those Ashanti and Ja Rule type of
What's love got to do? Got the bro? That's it. That for Ja Rule. That's a different type of. But it hit
but
though. It was a good track though. People, you can't even lie. It
oh,
was a
you
good
heard it?
track. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, I haven't heard your guys' track yet. He hasn't even heard our track. Everything's still in like. I mean, we still got a lot. We still like got a lot to do. I'm
Whole
excited to
lot.
hear it. I'm excited to hear it tonight. You say you're gonna drop that, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it. It's resilience. I'm gonna drop, but that's why I was explaining too. I know you got on like it's me and my brother. It's more like exactly like what we grew. A little piece, nothing. It's like a small, tiny piece of our big life, but it's more like that was more personal. It was purposely personal. Me and like the names we say, I think only family members would know. You know, uh, other than that, I'm asked Queen Lisa Marie. I was like, hey, I need your help capturing a generalistic view of relating in a way of the sort of struggle we're talking about here, but it still reach people's ears. You know, like I said, from what I took it, what I translated was what I took earlier, which is just somebody going through lots of stuff, you know, being resilient through all that stuff and still remain themselves. And God, like I said before, God's always watching because that's the way I took. And you're gonna make sure that like He's gonna make sure that you got what you need, though you're gonna come back. That's why we gotta pick ourselves up. You know, it's kind of like I'm literally explaining the hook, but in her words, you know, you guys will see it was amazing. And she captured it, you know, she did, you know. So like that's more or less what the song's about. It's more, it was straight up intended a personal song of me and my brother testing our skills of how can I say dynamic we could be specifically with each other on a track with each other. So we were just seeing, you know, and my cut because my primo, shout my manager, he was like, yeah, like I want to hear something like about the family, like let's do it, but you know, but and then he heard Queen excuse me, Queen Lisa Marie, and then that's how it ended up being that way. And we got it. And we ended up, boom, studio, show his mic, shout the record spot. We made it happen, you know. And shout out to me and Rome. We got two new tracks coming. One of the mixtape and one he let me get on. That's what I was just
Yes, sir.
practicing earlier. You know what I'm saying? We in there. Said, he said, more.
I'm kind of interested on why you kind of haven't got into the studio. I feel like because nowadays it's like it's so easy. It's like a lot more accessible to a lot of people. You mean because back then it was hard to get in the studio. You had to know somebody that knew somebody that knew somebody to get in the studio and like hope that they didn't charge you a fortune. But now it's kind of like a little bit more easy. Like you can go and probably get an hour for like $30, $40. You mean? And yeah, that's a little pricey, but like you could do a lot in an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
hell yeah.
And my bad,
is
real
there
quick.
go
My bad, Rome. Continue. I was actually gonna say, if you guys don't mind for 1 minute, if you could take it over for me. I'm still gonna be on camera, it's just gonna be black, but I'm listening though. You know what I'm saying? I'm listening.
You're straight. I was just kind of like, like what kind of like stopped you a little bit from like trying to figure out to get to like a studio or like did you like what was the
I think I kind of had the same concept as that, as what you just said. Like it's gonna be difficult, or I'm not
mm,
gonna know, or yeah, I'm gonna feel like out of place. Like, oh, like who do I know? Like what? Because I never even heard of the wrecking spot until Six Dudes told me, and I didn't even know it was right here in Montebello. That's crazy. Shout out to him area,
yeah,
which is super Pico Rivera. But and I didn't even know it was that like kind of good pricing.
right. When you kind of think about these people making music, you're like well, I mean, like people that make music are famous and I mean they have the money for it, so but like to be honest, it's pretty accessible to like a lot of people. So like that's why there's so many more unknown artists that there is now than there was like back in the day. I mean, everybody wants to be an artist and everything like that. And the only thing that separates people that think they want to be an artist or is the people that are willing to put in the work to be an artist. You mean like how hard are you willing to go? You mean like is this really a dream or is this like something you really want to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Is
you
it?
have to quit.
Do you think is this something that you for sure want to do? Like you mean like is there like plan A and then there's a plan B or like this is what you want to do?
Um, I mean, it's like it's like a 50-50, like if it happens and it works out and I pursue something like great, which I'm already like, focusing on. And
Yeah,
if that happens, like, you know, half my life right there, like, but then at the same time, I do want like, certificates and actual career and, cause I'm like 50-50, so I'm like, fuck it. Like, this is what I'm doing currently. Like, I'm not trying to like, oh, let me try to make it work out. Like,
right.
no, like I'm gonna go do my shows. Like, I'm gonna go perform. Like, hell yeah. And I'm not even tripping if it don't pop off like that crazy. I just want to accomplish my goals and do what I gotta do in that.
That is dope though. So the fact that you're already performing and everything like that. I mean, like, I mean, I give you props, bro. Like, I think about it. I got offered to perform at Fremont, but I'd be scared, bro. I'd be scared. Like, hell no. What if I go and they'll be fucking with me? Nah, nah. There's all these phones recording me, and I'm gonna be like stupid as hell. And it's
That
my own city, so you know what I mean. That's what scares me even more.
that's what I
Mhm.
thought. Like, honestly, a few years ago, that's what I thought. Like, hell no. What if I go cover a song and they're gonna be like, oh hell no. What if like I choke? What if I get stage fright and I cry and I run off? That's what I thought. Like, all these negative thoughts can come into your mind, but you just gotta think like, what if you don't? Like, what if you really finish the song, you gain more confidence and you believe in yourself more, and what if you change somebody's life? Like, and like, just like how people would tell, like how I was saying, like when I heard Wishing on a Star when I was little, like that shit changed my life. That shit,
Banger,
like,
banger. That track is dope as hell. Yeah,
like that want to, progress. That made me feel better. Like, just hearing certain tones or music, like that shit changes your emotions, changes your vibe. So like when
that's
I
what
sing,
music is, though. For sure, I get what you mean. That's what music really is, though. It's like it's a feeling. You mean
Yeah,
you gotta feel it. You mean like
you gotta
that is true
express it,
though.
you know. And if you feel like you're able to express that or do something on that same, type of pitch, like, and it's gonna hit someone, like, damn, and you won't know until you try it, like when I would first sing for, like, my school or my classmates or my family members, and they're like, damn, and they had a reaction. I was like, damn, I wonder how, if like other people are gonna react like that. So when
Right.
they did, like, fuck yeah, like that's perfect. Like, it didn't happen where I thought in my head where I was gonna choke and run off and cry. Like, it didn't happen like that. So that's when I was like, damn, I only had to just do it and get myself out there in that first time and find it out for myself. So that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's facts. You gotta give it a try. You gotta give it a chance. Put in the work to get the progress. But yeah, yeah, that is dope. I'm excited for you to hear you guys' track too today.
Thank
Who
you.
else is on it? She's the hook and you're what, the verse, or is she part of it, or was she part of a hook, or what's going on?
Me and my brother Trips ODG. You guys go check out his music too. It's gonna be me and him on the verses, and then her. She's the hook. She's the hook. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's so dope. Yeah, the hook is always the. I feel like the hook is the most important thing in the song. It's like it's what catches people's attention right off the
Yeah,
bat. You
yeah.
mean this hook is like, oh, okay, like is it gonna pull me in, or is it, you mean like we're gonna? So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear it.
I
I haven't
feel
heard
like
it.
okay, this is my take on it. Like I said it to it, and I'm not confident because like I said, my family members, us, like I feel it. Like when I hear it, I'm like, like. But so other people, like I said, respectfully, they feel it. I respect it. They don't, but that's why the hook was so important. You know exactly that because it makes a song, and I wanted people to still enjoy it. Not that our songs. Our verse were enjoyable because my brother killed it. You know, she did her thing. I did my thing. But I personally feel like my first verse, because I got pretty much two of them in a way, I guess you could say. I just began to tell the story. I feel like my second verse is where I closed it off and it exhibited a little bit of like, okay, like nothing like too crazy, but like, gave it that, like, okay, you know what I mean? The vibe I get from it is more like I said, like, you got to be feeling it. Like, you could possibly blaze it to this song. Like me personally, like you on your chill, waking up morning, fuck it, like on your Nipsey shit, chilling. Or I feel also you could play, not to compare nobody. I'm just saying it more or less like the vibe I feel like you need to be on. Because nah, if you're trying to vibe out, you're like not saying that you won't vibe out, but let's be honest, bro. If I'm trying to chill and cool out, I'm not gonna listen to upbeat. What's up, slide it block, pulling up and riding out. Like, no, bro. Like, that's dope music if I'm in that mood. You know what I mean? Allegedly, we don't do all that. But like, obviously, if I'm chilling, like on my J. Cole shit, on my vibing shit, like I want to listen to some dope shit. You know what I mean? Something to make me wake up and like vibe out. Like, okay, cool. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like you gotta feel it, or really, really, you gonna feel it the most. Go through some shit. You really gotta go through some shit to feel some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't feel it, you just ain't been through that. And that's okay. And that's
Yeah,
why her hook exhibited her talent because again, we didn't write for her. We didn't give her no verse.
that's what I was about to
You
ask.
know what I'm
I was
saying?
about to
Like
ask you
we
if you
didn't.
wrote your own stuff, Lisa, Queen Lisa.
Hey,
I was
shout out
about to ask.
Corey up in the building showing love. My bad.
Oh yeah. Oh
Continue.
damn. We had yeah. I forgot to pay attention to chat. I'm still new to the chat stuff. I appreciate the love, my G. Love y'all
Nah,
too.
my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off, Rome. Do your thing, bro. Saw you. Let her know. Hey, tell her. Let her know, Rome.
No, that was honestly my next question. I wanted to know, like, for this track, did you write your own part to it? You mean, and how, like, if you did, like, is that inspired by like what you went through, or you just trying to catch the vibe for them, or what was it like?
Um, well, shit. So,
That was a great question, bro. Because I that's something I've been meaning to like articulate to you and like try to act like that's what I was wondering at the back of my head. Like nothing crazy. Like I didn't act like I came up with it, but like at the back of my head somewhere, I was even like, huh, like what? It's you're right. Now he said it. He said it perfect. What inspired you to do that? What was it? That was a perfect question, bro. Hey, get him. You got him. Hey.
Appreciate it, my G.
I knew that question was coming though, because obviously, like, it was first time in the studio, first time I ever did a track, even with other rappers and everything like that. And um, basically, yeah, he just told me the topic. He gave me the song, and I listened to it, and I was like, dang, like this is dope, and it's kind of like an Eminem feel, right? And so I was like, damn, like okay, so it's gonna be a little bit more chill, a little bit more somber, but not sad or nothing like that, but just um motivating. So in my mind, I'm like, that's perfect. Like that's what's something that I always wanted to inspire people to do. So um I was like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna write what I feel I would want to hear, you know, from an everyday motivational speech, like of how people go through their daily lives. Like when you wake up and you're like, fuck, like it's not, the best day, but and you feel like shit and you don't want to get up, like you're just gonna keep going. Like, fuck it. Like no matter what, because every day you're gonna live, no matter what, you might as well just be strong about it and know, like how he said earlier, that God got your back.
But hold on. Somebody's knocking on my door. Give me 1 second.
Oh, let him in. No, I'm just kidding. Your mic's off. Okay, there you go.
As long as it ain't the back door. No Diddy Pod. No, I only saying that because that whole trial got me tripped out. But whatever, Point is,
Yo, Six Deuce is wild, y'all. I fucks with Six Deuce. He be saying
yeah.
some.
I'm just talking crap comedy because I was seeing it on my phone right now. That's why I've been saying it when you guys were talking earlier. So don't mind y'all. I'm not just saying crazy stuff.
Let me
Um,
know. I got you.
I'm in my IG, but yeah, but yeah, go ahead, Rome. Now I'm just talking mess, but hey, yeah, y'all make
What'd
sure
you
that
say, food? What did you say?
I was saying let's take care of our neighbors and not try to diddy them. You know what I'm saying?
What
Let's
the
make
fuck?
let's
That's
make
some
Hashtag
sure
Diddy
these
shit.
let's make sure these parties are weirdo free. You guys go home safely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
it's
What
free, homie.
you know what I'm saying? For real, man. I'll be serious because nowadays, bro, I don't know what to expect from a free young thug. You know what I'm saying?
Free to
Yeah,
real.
free slime. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his
Free
thing.
slime.
Yeah, I'm just talking, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. Don't gang members don't come for me. Don't
It
come for
is,
me.
boo.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all do your thing, man. I'm just spicing it up, talking about stuff, joking around, talking shit. That's how we do it. We improvise up in here. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all. You already know.
So since this was since like this was kind of like your first track with Six Deuce and everything like that, and you mean you were the hook. I was thinking maybe we could do a track together. I don't know if you'd be down. My style's a little bit more different, but we could definitely figure out. You mean something? I'd be excited. I
Y'all
have done.
need the link.
I
Y'all need the link on that music level. I'm telling y'all.
I
Really?
I've done tracks with other female artists as well. Like, and these are like girls that are like in my city that like they know me and they've asked me to like, oh, like I write music here and there, like I never done it, like anything like that. Like, and same thing with like my homies, or like not even like they're just my homies would be like, oh, yo, tap me in with like Rome and stuff like that, tell them like if we could work together and stuff like that. So like I'll bring them in, and these are people that have never even been in the studio before, just like you. Like, you mean you never been in the studio? Six dudes brought you in. You mean like, but
Shout
you
out
was
Six.
already crushing before that. You was over there doing your thing, doing shows and stuff like that. But I don't know if you would be interested. Yeah, we could do something. And I could check out your like your music. What type of style do you prefer? Like, what is your like? You mean like, well, what do you prefer like in music? Like when it comes to like hip hop, if you were to say.
Um, I do like soulful music, like R&B too. Um, yeah, more on the R&B side, especially if I'm gonna be working with rappers. Um, I do kind of do like a oldies jazz type of thing too. Because I do sing a lot of Amy and like Etta James.
And
Level.
speaking of those artists, those are artists with like I feel like very strong and raspy voices. Is that like more your style, like the with the strong like firm raspy voice type stuff?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Bruh,
See,
yeah.
no, yeah,
Bro, yeah, I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Cadillac Records? Speaking of, what's her name? What's her name?
Queen Lisa Marie.
No, no,
no,
no. The singer.
Oh,
edit.
I'm not sure, but I know the movie though. And real quick, I want to say, Shout Dreamer BGS. He's up in the building. You know, he's over here watching in the comments. One of the co-hosts. He's an artist and tattoo artist. But back to the girl's name. If you guys know in the, excuse me, in the
What
comments,
is Etta
shout
James,
it
right?
out.
For
Edit.
From Cadillac Records. Have you ever seen that movie?
I've seen some of it. Yeah.
Oh man, that movie, damn, that movie's strong as hell. It's with Beyonce. Beyonce playing as her. Man, that type of singing, I swear to God, I've always fell in love with that type of music. You mean like, and then you bringing up what is it?
Shut.
Wishing on a Star?
Oh
Or
shit.
bro, bro, banger. Like I can tell you like that old type of soulful type of stuff. You know what I mean like that classic. But I
I
fuck with
love.
it. I'd be excited to work with you for real. For real. We could do something like I'd be down to do let's do like a 2 track thing where like on the first track we'll have you as like the hook, and the next track I'll have you as like the hook, and then we'll figure out something to do like a verse type of style, but for singing. You know what I mean?
Down.
I
I'm
really,
down.
and I don't know if she could how much is it over there for what's his name? Who the fuck is Mike over there at the what is it, wrecking spot?
Oh no, hey, we'll talk prices.
You're right,
Uh,
you're right, you're right. I
Yeah,
got you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not gatekeeping. Everybody has the same knowledge. They can hit the website wreckingspot.com. Y'all go chill them out. But it ain't bad if you get the single rooms like a dub. You go as you go. But it ain't nothing crazy, bro. Like me personally, bro. I feel like for 30 an hour. I don't want to get too specific with the rooms, but you can get a decent room for that an hour. I feel like that's decent. That's very decent. You know what I'm saying? I can't say what they charge extra for when you ask for the engineer to go up in there because again, I don't want to reveal prices and the blessings people look out for me. But let's just say I'm taken care of. Shout out who the is Mike, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, but that's why I can't guarantee for everybody, but I can guarantee he gonna treat you right and make sure that he has your session done and you want him to do your session. Also, shout out DJ Phrase One. He also works there. Go show him some love as well. So you ever decide to work, they have all talented engineers at that building, but go with who is Mike and DJ Phrase One respectfully and no offense. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be up in there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Why? Why
that's
no
right.
offense? Why no offense? Why you mean that? No, I'm
Nah,
just
no,
kidding.
because
I'm just kidding.
there's other engineers in there. There's other engineers in their
Okay.
building, and I don't want them feeling like I don't want to work with them because if one day
Well,
Mike's busy, DJ Phrase One, I'd be willing to work with them. But me personally, I have a preference, which there's nothing wrong with that. Just
and
the
me
same
too.
way, if I hit Vegas, I'm gonna hit up Kid Cams.
Yes,
Facts,
sir. Kick cans.
facts. You know what I'm saying? Shout
Boy.
Kid Cams. You get what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Same thing.
That's
You
true.
mean I feel bad. I feel bad when I had to tell you when I like for your project. I was like, hey yo, can you send me your vocals? Because
Nah,
I want
you
my
good
my
you.
producer to touch it. Like you mean
Nah,
like
I
I
ain't
feel
tripping. Cause
I
it's
know,
like this.
but I feel bad because I mean, like, obviously, I know, like, you're working with who the fuck is Mike? You mean I'm not discrediting him. He's a great producer. It's just like, I mean, for my vocals, I do want it to be a specific somebody, and then for us to sound the same and similar on this track, I wanted your vocals also to be mixed by my producer.
No,
You
it's
know, and
it's
this
like my bad. Not to cut you off,
no, you
but
should.
in my parts, as I can let you take it away. You can't. It's like with artists. I want the song to sound as best as I can for whoever I work with. So if they feel like it would sound better for them specifically, how you said, because again, everybody's different the same way. Okay, Mike may be able to find my best sound a lot of times. majority all the time, every time he touches it. But the same way, every time Kid Canvas touch my song and your song, he knows, boom. But maybe there's another engineer, he won't be able to do that. There's nothing against the other engineers. You know what I'm saying? So it's vice versa because Kid Canvas and is my every engineer I work with, anything they've touched, we've made magic. But it's obvious we haven't hit up other engineers and nothing against them. There's great ones out there, but their beats may not fit our attire. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Their work may not fit what we're going for and looking for. And it doesn't mean they're wrong because they might produce Billboard hits and they just, with you, you are the Billboard hit, but maybe he just feels, hey, maybe your boy could touch it up. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, yeah. And another thing too is like, I feel like when you want to do something like a project, there's nothing wrong with working with other producers and stuff like that. Like even my homie, rest in peace to my homie, he passed away. That fool has like he was working with like four other producers trying to figure out this project that he wanted to do. And every track he brought me was a fucking banger. These are one song that was touched by like three producers, and everybody. And these are different minds. You mean like one head is better than, I mean, three heads is better than one. You mean two heads is better than one, like because everybody sees things from a different perspective. So like it's cool. Like it's cool to get a different view of things, and it just works out
everyone
like
has
that sometimes.
everyone has their own style.
Yes, for sure. Facts, facts, facts. But I'm excited to, bro. Honestly, I wish you could play music on here, dog. I really wish you could. I would want to hear your track live, bro. I would want to hear your track live, and
Nah, yeah, that's the only thing about YouTube. You know, YouTube don't cancel me, but they unfortunately, when it comes to that, they act like hee haws. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah,
hey,
nah,
I
yeah,
think
man,
I
that
think you
is
should go on
wild.
Instagram Live and preview it live, or like when you drop it, and then preview it live. That'd be cool to
Oh
see.
no, no,
'Cause
I am. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hop on after while I'm dropping it because I
let
could
me know.
play
I'll
it.
hop on too. I'm trying to listen to the track online too.
I got you. What I'll do is you go live and let me join your live because mine be acting dumb on my end.
I got you. I got you. I'm excited.
Got you.
We gotta
Oh,
Now
share it
that's
though. We got
you can hop in
everybody
too.
gotta share it.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody hop in too. You hop in too. Queen Lisa Marie.
Yeah,
After all of us,
yeah.
we'll
Share it
all
though.
do
Like
it.
we'll post it on our story, and then in like 10 minutes we'll hop on and like that.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that's
we'll
the
get
best way
it
to do
going.
it.
that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect you guys too, and I appreciate you guys. You guys both have, your styles. Like how I was saying, everyone has a different style where they want to do things, and like you got your producer, you got your producer. So like, just all coming together though and putting it together, like that's fire. That's the point of music. To just enjoy what we all enjoy together, and like how you said, that's why people love music because it makes you feel some type of way. But the fact that you appreciate us, and I'm glad you hopped on. That's awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no,
Thank
yeah.
you.
There's. I gotta make it very clear. There is six co-hosts in total. We
Chase.
are soon. I'm making. I'm
I'm
making a 1 day out the week to where I'm not saying like a mandatory. We may have to miss sometimes, but to where a certain time for everybody in a certain day once a week that everybody from the team can make it so we can just have us all here because it's just 1 day. The other times I get it. I try to do and carry it on as much as I can. Sometimes there's two of us, three of us, four of us, five of us, all of us. You know what I'm saying? There's been one where there's been all of us,
But
not the
as of
same
recently though,
time.
recently everybody's been super busy. I mean, like I think the only one's been hopping on is either you just yourself or just you and me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nah, yeah, it's cause everybody got, man, it's this kid season, it's school
Kids
season, you
season,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
kids
For
season.
real, pretty much
Fuck it.
for real, bro. And that's how it is. So like and then other people like even you,
Hold
we
on.
all work, we all got things going on. So
I'm
I
gonna
try
send this
to
out.
my bad.
Sorry. My screen's gonna go black real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna
Yeah,
send out
yeah.
the
All right, all right.
out the the link.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, my boy
I
got
know
a
it's all
lot going on. Now,
right.
yeah,
Go ahead, y'all. Can
we got islands. We all got shit going on. Now we understand that's why, like, even when it's just me, bro, like, trust me, bro. I just tell the team we all got things that we all got to get together. So it's whenever y'all can. Cause remember when we started this, I told y'all You guys have all freedom as much as power, everything, all that. Scheduling is up to y'all. You guys even got the choice to where I encourage you. I told y'all if you're like one day, hey bro, I got my homegirl or a very good friend or a homeboy, and I'm trying to get them on here.
We gotta
Uh
get Ayo. We gotta get Kick Cams up on here, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, talent food, and
Bro, I gotta
that's
talk
what
to
I'm
bro.
saying. And even if y'all can't, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm not on. That's what I mean. You easy be like, hey, bro, like, let me know. All I have to do is make it, blah, 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 or give you guys the login because ain't no big deal. Boom, boom,
Right.
you make it, and then boom, perfect. But hey, back. I was gonna say, now that you're back. So, Queen Lisa Marine, I know Ron will have some great questions after this. Uh, I feel like so. Okay, we already talked a little bit. If the people don't know, they can run it back. We talked about who you are. You explained perfectly about why you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? You told a little bit about what you have done, as far as catalog, what we got coming. But my question to you is so far with your music career, what has been the hardest thing and biggest sacrifice you've had to make that you feel so far? Because there's going to be many more to come. I want artists prepare and buckle up. This is just the start. But what would you say for yourself was like the biggest sacrifice so far that you feel like you've had to make in your career to make it work?
Hold on, it went blank right here. Can you
Oh
hear
yeah, I
me?
was like, is she frozen? I was like, is she frozen? No, you're good now though. You back.
I'm back now.
Yeah. Did you hear
Nice.
what? Did you hear his question or the
The last part.
the last time? Bro, repeat
I
that.
didn't
Oh my bad. I said, what would you say is your biggest sacrifice you felt you had to make in your music career so far? Like what would you consider to make it work that so far you've had to make?
honestly, like, to be honest, I feel like I don't even sacrifice much, like, because I'm just doing what I love. To be honest, to
Right.
be real, like, fuck, like, I ain't sacrificing much. The only thing is, you got to put in a lot of work. You got to put in, if you want it to sound good, you want something to sound good, you got to practice on your own. You're not gonna get paid for that. That's like, it comes, with like a sport, because it's not a full-time job, but it is work, like, and you'll see the results after, you know with any type of talent or sport or anything like that. Like, you go to football practice, you sacrifice your time, like, blood, sweat, and tears, you know but that's about it. You just got to know that what you're using your
Give
time
me one
for.
second. I'll be back. I'm sorry, you guys. Hold on.
Yeah, no, you're good. And like, basically the most thing, like, you'll probably sacrifice is like your energy, or not being around, a lot of people that you want to do if you're rehearsing, or like, certain days you can't even do things because you have performances. So that's pretty much a sacrifice right there. But at the same time, like, you feel like you're not always missing out because you're doing what you want to do. And if you wasn't, then you'd feel like, damn, I'm missing out on something, like, like, or damn, I wish I was there instead of here. But that's not the concept of what you should feel. Like, yes, you're gonna feel like, damn, I missed out on a little bit, but you shouldn't feel like, damn, you're sacrificing, like, fuck, I'm sacrificing my whole life for this shit. Like, no, you should be doing it because you love it, because you want to. Like, that's pretty much it. If you're gonna practice your music, you're gonna practice your songs, you're gonna rehearse your voice, you're gonna stay up late, you're gonna be tired. You're gonna be tired. Like, honestly, I'd be tired when I have to get up early for work and I have a show, or or I'm gonna be tired. Like this Sunday, for example, I have a show, um, in the morning,
Make sure,
and
hey,
then
shout that out. Tell them about that. What's that about? Tell people about that real quick.
yeah, so that I have a car show, car event also, Sunday. It is a fundraiser, pure fundraiser. So that's where I feel like I sacrifice too, like, because, like I said, it's not a full-time job. It's just like, my sport. I'm practicing. I'm going to my practices, and then on game day, that's when I perform. And if I don't make that much, I don't make that much. Or, like, sometimes it's like, most of the time, I'll do a lot of fundraisers a lot, because people ask me to. Like this Sunday's, it's a funeral in the morning. So, but it's a car event fundraiser, you know. So like, there's still gonna
Okay.
be Lolo. Me, it's still gonna be fun. I'm gonna be like, damn, this is like an honor, you know. But I am sacrificing my sleep, my time. Like, I get tired. Like, damn, I'm gonna have to get up early. I gotta drive out to Wilmington, you know. Like, I gotta practice. I'm gonna stay up all night. I already know me. Like, I'm a perfectionist with my music, my
Mm.
song voice. Like, so that's the only thing that I'm thinking. Like I know I don't sacrifice, you know, like another job. Like, I'm not sacrificing like putting, you know, no sleep into it. Like, I still get my sleep, but I just know I am gonna be a little bit tired. My energy's a little bit drained. There's some days where I don't even want to go do karaoke. I'm like, F that. Everyone who asks me, are we doing karaoke? I'm like, fuck no. Get the fuck away from me. I don't want to do that
You feel
shit right
like
now.
you gotta get ready, then you gotta go out, then you gotta not yeah, because hey, I know we're dudes, we got it easier, we just slip clothes on, so I get it, but I feel the same way, believe it or not, because I don't know if people know. Again, I repeat, I'm a father first. So what happens is 95% of my clothes, I got daddy clothes, bro. I'm not ashamed of it. I'll pull up, that's fresh to me. But what I mean by daddy clothes is, bro, I don't care, bro. I wear this not same shirt like wash wise, but bro, I wear the same stuff at home with dad. It's gonna get dirty. I'm be around my daughter, she's gonna mess it up. She barely about to hit her terrible twos. She's gonna, get messy. So like I don't really put too much, I want to say care into my parents, but unless I need to, and even then, I don't know nothing crazy. I'll just nice, crisp pants and good, not dirty shirt.
A pro club or what? Not the
Huh?
pro club.
Pro club. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's
That's what all
simple,
the
bro.
homies
Like,
wear.
you know what I mean? Like nothing crazy, bro. And like even now, shout out Six Deuce. My merch stuff like that.
Sheesh.
You know,
Oh, you, yeah. I'm proud of
man,
you.
Them ski,
Like,
thank you.
bro, my dog Six Dudes is a motherfucking entrepreneur. This motherfucker want to do everything. Like,
I
yeah,
have to,
rapper,
bro.
yo, and
Have
I
to.
got merch coming on the way. And you want to wear that ski mask? Who want to wear the ski mask?
Yeah,
You
he
know,
said,
this
"Who
and
want to?"
that.
Yeah, he said, "Yeah."
I was like,
Shit.
this man, that shit was hard.
Oh, actually, let's talk. I don't want to make this about myself, but do you want to talk
no,
about that?
I don't
I
want to make this
actually
about myself.
hey,
there's a ski mask, a Six Deuce promotion that I did with five amazing, female participants. They went ahead and represented the brand. Queen Lisa Marie is one of them. Appreciate you guys, and they are gonna post pictures. One of them already have. Shout out to her.
Yeah, I was about to say,
The next star, huh?
I was about to tell you, I don't think you promoted any of them. I only seen one.
No, yeah. I did. The rest of them are taking their time. They are taking their time with their pictures and photos as they should. Hey, do your thing
Do your
because the
thing, Shotty.
same thing with the other contestant that was able to do it first. She wanted to wait until she was able to get ready in her terms, and I respect that, because they were received way early on. But I got told them there's no rush, man. You guys show me love, support me. I'm not gonna be like, oh, what? You didn't do what I said, like the like. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna keep it real
Do
with
what
you.
I say.
You
Made it sound
know,
like you're a pimp.
nah,
What?
yeah,
You ain't do
right.
what I said.
Right? Me, I'm more like whether it's a guy or a girl, because I sure love the all contestants. Actually, speaking that December is going to be and this one's going to raffle off because nothing's like that. But okay, I'm going to explain why I did what I did. Respectfully, the reason why I let the five female contestants pick themselves. One, I was thankful the ones that came out and reached out with because let's be real, most women, I hate to say it, they don't care to support you unless there's a reason to. And I'm not making about guy or woman. Please don't make me sexist. I'm not making it about it's facts. Dudes, on the other hand, I'm not making it about that. They're more often to support. So with that said, I don't want to pick five homies and then fools be like, hey, what the heck? Like favoritism. What was the point of advertising? No, I want that to be so. Truth is, a lot of women aren't begging to wear everybody's brands. Let's be real. You know what I'm saying? So respectfully, I put that out there on so not making about guy or girl. I just wanted to do it's like how you want to appeal to all your fans. Not all my fans are fans, and I don't again we don't call them fans, supporters. That's why I was like, you know what? They're not fans, they're supporters. On top of
uh,
that, I want to make sure that people that look out for the guys and girls. So sometimes there's gonna be his giveaway, hers giveaway, or his and hers giveaway, or hey, everybody giveaway. Everybody got a chance today. But I did it like that because I wanted that, but I am in December. Point is, I don't want this to end up about six dudes. And I appreciate y'all.
Nah, take your
In December is when I'm gonna raffle that off. How I'm gonna do that? I'm gonna have homie share it, links, whatever, and then out of those, I'm gonna pick a couple. You know what I'm saying? The five. You know what I'm saying? Raffle off through like a. It could be 30, it could be 20. Who knows? But that's how I'm gonna do it fairly, like live. I'm gonna do Instagram live. You're gonna see me on here live, and then I'm gonna have it on my phone, the app. I'm gonna show y'all. So we'll do it like that. So that's how we'll do it then. But point is, they show love, they take their time. I ain't mad, and I'm the type. Even if people don't end up posting me, hey, I tried. I showed love. Put myself out there. Hey, it is what it is, man. You didn't post. There no hard feelings. I'm not gonna get all mad over it. I did it out of respect. I did it out of love to just shoot it out there, and hopefully people like it, enjoy it. Hey, they don't post it. Hopefully they wear it one day, whether it's not around me, whatever. They don't wear it. They have it. It's just the fact that, like, the point is with you, we don't feel like doing certain things sometimes, but it's, if you're genuine and you did it for the right reason, because I just want to help motivate people. Because what if Queen Lisa Marie or anybody that got it's like, hey, you know what? What if I do something like this? And here's the difference. I'm not the hater mentality. Like what they did, I want to like, hey, hell yeah, I'm glad that, or hopefully, she does something, you do something, which you guys are. Will like, man, hopefully I could get a shirt, not exactly like that. 'Cause I want to jock y'all on in a bad way, designs wise. Like I don't want to, but if you have a dope hat, like man, I wonder if I can make a dope hat like that. That's how we're supposed to, as artists, to spark and help each other, not hate or be like, oh, he did that too, or oh, he did the whatever. Like I understand if a dude's trying to look exactly like you, a girl's trying to look exactly like you, like up and about. That's kind of like, okay, I get. That's like, all right, kick back. But at the same time, don't take offense because if you inspired somebody, unless it's obsessive or weird, or somebody trying to act and be like you and hate on you, that's different. But if you inspire, hey, how do you think girls start dressing? They see their favorite singer dress a certain way or have that outfit, or hey, let me see how I look, or a dude, hey, I seen that dope outfit, that jersey that rapper had, or hey, I seen that. Where do you get that sweater from? And you're not jocking, you just thought that was dope too. So that's all the way down to music ideas. You know,
Inspired. Inspired,
it's
bro.
inspired. There we go. Exactly perfect said. And that's what we do, continue to inspire each other. But hey, I want to go ahead. If you got any questions, more Rome. But if not, Queen Lisa Marie, if you do, we'll wrap it up in a bit so we can get to it. And how we'll schedule it is we'll schedule it from after we hang up right now, like 25, 30 minutes from now for the live. And then we'll drop the song, be on there for like
I'm
10
excited for
minutes.
y'all, for real.
Yeah, we'll all be on there. You guys out on Instagram Live on SR Broadcast or Rome, and we'll add each other. But yeah, if you got any questions, shout your people. I always tell you, Queen Lisa Marie, shout your people, whoever you
Shout out the
want.
homies.
Inspire
Shout out the
you.
home grows.
Yeah, all you guys go ahead. You guys do your thing. It's time for you and Rome to chop it up, do y'all thing, and boom, go ahead. Y'all got this.
thank you,
Well,
thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate you a lot. I love the vibes. I love your high energy. And I'm glad you and your team reached out to me, and you were even open minded to it. Because I know you said your manager was like, "Yo, like get her on." Shout out to him. Um, and even being inspired by just one little video that I had on my gram, and just because of that, that made a whole track right here. And it's like came together and we did that shit. And you know I fucks with people who are genuine like you. Like you said, you wanted to make your beanies and your ski masks and just like hand them out and be like support, just for the love of it. So like I respect that, and that's when I'm like, all right, cool. Like when I see someone with that type of respect, that makes me build my respect more for people too, and want to be respected just like that. Like how you said the inspiration, like that was dope as fuck. And even your manager was like, yo, y'all can do that, just by motivating and being inspired. Like it really happens once you manifest it. But then also shout out to the people that we know. So like you knew him and I knew Jarrell, and that's how I ended up going to his show, his performance. Shout out to him, because that's how I met
yeah, like that. Shit happens.
you.
And
Just
that's
like
called right there. That's called networking right there.
I call it divine.
Ooh, I like that too.
Facts.
That sounds better. That sounds better. My shit sounded more
Hey,
like corporate.
hey, he kept it official though. Kept it official, you know.
Yeah, that was so dope. It was so dope, and and I actually saw him performing too. He performed that day. Shout out to you, Six
Yeah,
Dudes.
we all did. Me and my brother performed a song. I
That was
performed one of my songs, and then I performed with
What song
Jarrell.
was it?
Uh, me and Jarrell and A Brando have a song called Big Dog, and then me and my brother we had one called
What?
Three Gears, and then I performed Cold Six.
Hey, Six Dudes, do you remember all your lyrics from all your songs?
that's a good. That's what
I'm
I want to
sorry.
know.
I was just
That's
name
what I
your
want.
first three
No,
bars from that show.
no.
Name your
Can I tell you
first three bars
something?
from that show,
Can I tell you a
cuz.
secret? Can
What?
I?
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, man. I'd be like Eminem, knees weak, arms heavy. Damn, mouse spaghetti threw it up already. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know, bro. I just let you know that now okay, so this is how I do my music that I tell y'all real quick. So when it comes to my music, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type I'll hella
Come
freestyle and won't remember right after. We'll spit the heart. Hey, you should have recorded that. Do you remember? Forgot it. Hardest freestyle. It's always like my hardest freestyle of all time.
On God,
And
I'm
when it
already
comes
knowing.
to when it comes to written, okay now, okay, when it comes to written now, right, bro. Unless I really really like that song, and not that I don't, but tell me not. This is artists. All artists do this. You listen to your own song 100 times, it could be hard as hell. Then you're like, I'm sick of it. On to the next.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I need to make something better.
Facts.
So when
Hey,
you perform, you just memorized it like that
yeah, I feel like you
that day.
didn't answer my question, cuz what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like
What's
you
up?
just skipped
No, I
around.
told you. No, I told you that I don't. I don't memorize it. That's why, like, I'm not
uh,
able to memorize
so
it because,
so then how do you do your
like,
live performances?
okay, so sadly, and I got to learn not to.
Who
Look,
said sadly?
I do with me playing in the background, so I can remember while it's playing, and I'm not like totally bad at it.
Oh, okay, I get what you mean.
But I feel like I need to learn to do it without that one day because that's real
Oh,
performance.
all right. So when you do live performances, you have the whole song playing. You don't have just the
Mm,
instrument, so the instrumental.
I've never done that in my life, and I
Yeah,
need
that's fucking hard. That's what I think. That's what I think they wanted me to do at Fremont, and I was like, it's not gonna happen because I was like, bro,
to.
I was like, bro, I write too many songs,
He's like,
and
I have exactly. You
I
know, like
was like,
yeah.
I write too many songs, bro. Even when they're playing, I'll be like, I'll be trying to spit it, and then I say some different lyric, and I was like, damn. I was like, that bar probably would have been harder anyways. Like fuck what I was saying before. This shit harder. Nah, but
Oh,
I be fucking up on my own lyrics, bro. On God, that's why I was curious. I was like, bro, you because when I first met Six Deuce, uh, it was a it was a it was a studio session that was supposed to happen like 3 years prior. Yeah, it was like hella old. Like, bros, I sent him a song 3 years ago, and he just barely got back to me 3 years later.
oh my god.
He fit me into his busy
Longest verse
schedule.
ever, bro.
He just fit
Longest
me.
verse. Hey, is that a record? Is that a world record?
Bros fit me to
Longest.
his busy schedule, and he decided to come to Vegas. And then he did his track, and then he came in with like 20 people in a studio apartment or something. And
No, yeah.
and then he freestyled his part and killed it. And then his brother all of a sudden felt like he wanted to rap, and he killed his shit like one take Drake type shit. His
damn.
brother Trips came and did one take
One take two
and
on. One take
fucking
trip.
bro.
That's a real one
Oh,
take
one take
trip.
Trips on God. On God is one take Trips. That shit was crazy. I was like, bro. I was like, oh damn, bro, your bro's killed it. He's like, bro, he don't even rap. I was like, bro's don't even rap.
You
But
don't,
bro got
bro.
pain behind his eyes, bro.
And now he does though. Ever since then, we're like, bro, yeah.
Nah, but he did kill it. He did kill it. But Six Dudes, bro, hit me up hella
He,
late. I was on to like other producers and like
Ah,
working with other people by the time he hit me up. He
it's
was a
because
busy
that's
man.
what kids don't gang bang and don't how can I say this? Don't chase women young and don't mess up your life going to jail. And luckily it wasn't county, but still, should have been chilling, and that's what happens, bro, when you mess up. And I was a little older still around the time too, but that's the whole point of just when you in the streets BSing. I wasn't in the studio. I was out with the homies when I should have been making music.
You
Facts,
lived in there.
facts.
I respect that though. And
Queen Lisa Marie, I want to ask you, where did you come up with that name? Is that gonna be like your artist name when you start making music, or like what's the dealio? What's the dealio? I'm curious.
that's crazy. Does it sound like it's like my
Well,
artist name?
honestly, it sounds good. The only reason I'm asking though is like because before I had put my name, I searched up the name, and I wanted to make sure when I search up that nothing pops up. So I'm gonna be the only person that pops up because the way it's spelled right now, there's supposed to be a slash through the O. So it's supposed to be Rome with a slash through the O. And when you search
Okay.
that up, I'm the only person that pops up. You can search it up on Google, search it up on YouTube, and I pop up. I'm the face of it. Same thing with Six Deuce. Six Deuce so happens to. Oh no, Six Deuce has a little battle. Six Deuce has a battle with somebody.
Like two, okay, I have a battle with two fools, but humbly look, mark my words, and I promise you, it's gonna be the next 5, 10 year goal. When
see,
you
but
search it,
but that's what I'm saying though. Is like, is that going to be your artist name, or like have you searched it up? Is that it, or like what's going on? Like what's the
I
deal?
have to
Because
be honest, that's a pretty good one. I haven't like searched it up to see if like is it similar to what someone else is using or anything like that. But I kind of just I mean I figured it wasn't gonna be used by other people because not so many people are named Lisa Marie. Um, but I didn't I didn't think like, oh yeah, like, once I get big, I'm gonna keep it. Um, or leave it as Queen Lisa Marie, like, because I'm like, it's okay, it can be used as that, but I don't mind it like as just how you introduce me. Like if I get a different name down the line that's shorter or something like that, like that'd be
yeah.
fire.
Well,
I don't
I'm
mind.
not gonna lie though. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds good when I said Queen Lisa Marie. It sounds good. But the thing is, like, when you search it up, is there gonna be like 10 other people before you pop up? You know what I mean? Like the algorithm like gonna put you at the bottom of the list because you haven't made anything yet. You know what I mean?
That's what, yeah, that's what I was thinking about, because I was kind of like, damn, like if I just put like Miss Lisa Marie, like with the Miss, how everyone's like, oh,
Oh
Miss
yeah, yeah, Miss
Miss Cardi B or something like that. I don't know what they put Miss.
Cardi B. Yeah.
They'll put like Miss or whatever, Missy Elliott, whatever. Like I already know like there's Lisa Marie Presley. And I low key wanted to be like just cut out the Lisa and be Marie Presley.
Ooh, that's so hard.
Just Presley. Then
I'm not even gonna care. That's just so hard.
it does, right? I was like, that's cool. But I didn't want to be like interpreted like, oh, she's trying to be like that. Or she's only trying to do Elvis music. Like, no, like
Nah, fuck that. You could honestly, I think that name is pretty hard, bro. I think you could rock it, and honestly, that would be like a top question for you. People would be like, "Oh, well, when you started off, or blah blah blah, like why did you choose this name, or when you mean and whatever," and you could just talk about it. Be like, honestly, I chose it because I thought it'd be different, or whatever. I mean, like there's other artists that are like, there's other artists that have like crazy ass names. Like I remember
sure.
one of the rappers when I heard him first come out, his name was XXX Tentacion. I was like, bro, nobody's gonna fucking search that up, bro. That shit is long as fuck. And then he ended up being like super famous or whatever it may happen. And you mean like it doesn't really matter, but as long as it's different, it's unique. And when people type that in and you're the first person that pops up, that makes it so much easier for you to like pop out, you know?
That's crazy how you thought of that one, huh? Three X's as your name, like the front of your name.
Yeah, yeah. What the fuck? XXX Tentacion. That's hella hard, bro. Ain't nobody gonna spell that, cuz.
yeah, even
Yeah.
though
People
I
did.
always had a
People did
problem.
though. People. I was one of those motherfuckers typing that bitch in.
Yeah, yeah. Afterwards, yeah, because after learning who he is and stuff, and I can lie at
Yeah.
first, I'm not sitting with Kodak. Believe it or not, I couldn't stand Kodak Black at first, but then I gave him a chance
Yeah,
because I heard.
Kodak Black. Like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? So you mean like a name for you to think like, oh, this is like, oh, I hope they don't think that I make just this music. Like, you could just do the name and then they'll follow eventually. People will check it out. You mean? So it doesn't really matter. But as long as it's different, unique, it pops out. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of that because people would always be like, "Oh, what's your name?" Like, "Oh, Lisa Marie." And they'd be like, "Oh, like Lisa Marie Presley." And I'm like, "Yeah, similar, but I'm not her, So I'd be like,
Right.
Presley, like, because I used to just be like, "Oh, just Marie Presley." But then I'm like, nah, like if I'm gonna do shows, like I don't know, I gotta be a little bit, more unique. So I was gonna just do Miss Lisa Marie, but I'm like, I don't want to do the Miss. So I was like, what can I do?
Mm,
Already Lisa Marie Presley. There's already Lisa, the artist Lisa. And so I
yeah.
was like, fuck, I was like, what can I fucking do? And I'm like, should I do like some type of like I don't know, like goddess type of shit, like a reina, like Reina Lisa Marie.
Mm.
So now I'm like, okay, I'll just do Queen. Cause I was like, I don't think
She
anyone's ever
said,
heard
she said,
Queen.
Queen vibes. She said, let them know, G.
Oh
Hey,
yeah, you better
hey,
know it.
Shaw, I bet you her
She
socks
ain't
are
no,
high as
she ain't
fuck.
no princess. She a fucking queen, cuz.
Exactly. Hey, I put it on. I put it on the set. Her socks are high as fuck, bro. I promise you.
She stand up there at her kneecaps.
Hey, straight up, bro. They high as fuck, bro. She is not lacking high sock activities.
Hell yeah.
Nah,
Right.
but that
And
is that is interesting. I hope when you do search it up though, and it comes back Queen Lisa Maria. I hope that it does just come back to you. But Rome wasn't my first pick. You know what I mean? Rome wasn't my first pick for a name. Like before that, I had verse, and then I searched it up, and bro, there were so many verses. There's so many people that rapped with the name verse.
oh,
I was like, all right, cool. So then let me figure out another name. People used to call me when I was in California. People used to call me little gnome because of my brother. So boom, I searched up little gnome. Now there's too many graffiti artists with that name. Boom, try to figure out something else. Eventually, I came up with the name Rome, but I had to pick between. I was like, no, I don't want it to be Rome the place because Rome the place. When you search up Rome the place, is gonna be ROME. It's always gonna pop up the place Rome. You mean? So and then I searched up ROAM, and then like other things would pop up. But when I put the slash to the O, like it was perfect. It was like straight directly to my name, to me, who I am. So like I feel like as an artist, if you kind of care about that, like you mean to make it easier for people to find you, I think you should definitely do like a lookup of your name before you kind of like settle on that name. You know what I
Like,
mean?
you know what I thought about, and it's not gonna change it. That way, I don't feel like nobody did. I just don't know how to do it on my distro kid. So I don't know if I have to do a whole another thing or if I just got to do a whole separate name and that does count as a different one. But I'm trying to figure out. I think I was gonna have it six deuce 101 because the 101 means something. You know what I mean? So it's like they would still call me six deuce. They don't got to be like, oh, six deuce 101. But when you
Want to
search me
know?
up,
Want to know what you should do? You should put the six and then IX after six. So like instead of the six
mm,
replacing the S, six
you
and
know,
then
I
boom.
wanted to do that, but you know what threw me off was that full 6 9. I was like, ah,
Ah, damn! I forgot about that food.
yeah, nah, I'm sorry for that's the
eh,
reason why I didn't do that.
eh,
But you were on just like because I was too, and I see
Uh,
that was Queen Marie. My bad.
nah, that's cool. That's actually like that's pretty smart. Like that's good. Like cause
fire ass name, huh?
hey, that's cool.
You know, like I don't know if you go. You know who? Uh, people call him Six Lack, but his name is just Black. He's
Oh
like
yeah,
a you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like yeah, people call him Six Lack, but I honestly that's what I called him Six Lack. I didn't know that his name that he when he typed it in he wanted it to be Black. You know what I mean?
Um,
He just wanted his name to be Black, but I was like, nah, Six
yeah.
Lack
Cause
sounds better.
nah, for
and
But
I
real.
like, does he want it to just be like black or six black?
yeah, yeah. But I think it worked out in the end though, honestly. But that's different. That's what I'm saying. Is like I mean, if he wanted his name to be that, he put the six instead of the B. You know what I mean?
I
And
want to
that's
say,
different. That's unique.
I want to say real quick, shout out HCB Chemistry. Make sure you guys go show him some love. And he has a good point. But that's the reason why I fully haven't done it or did that decision because exactly what he said. Just be bigger than any six deuce. And that is the plans and what's going to happen. That's the reason why I haven't made that change or done something different because people told me, like, well, but that's exactly that. I don't need to just be bigger than them. In fact, see, I know manifestation, yes, sir, but it takes hard work. Can't just speak something into existence. You got to work it into existence as well. You know, the universe works crazy ways, but you're right, and that is some great positive, honestly, great advice to any artist out there. If you can in advance, you got
That
two
was
choices.
that
Do
was
it.
great.
Try to do your best to be as unique as possible and figure out ways. So it's mainly about easier to find you in your music. But if not, you got some competition. Like, see, I realistically only got two. There's not hundreds of them. There's like two dudes. It's one that's actual artist, but he's like some black gentleman. Not that that matters, you know. He's in some,
Like,
I believe in some foreign country, or it could just be his accent and his descent. I don't want to sound like racist or ignorant because I genuinely, no, like I genuinely don't know.
no,
It could just, yeah,
I
you
know,
know.
but I just love you, brother. I just love you,
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
You know,
I love
so
you. Yeah, you can go ahead. I man. But I just want to feel like I'm making fun of him, and I just genuinely
Oh, shout out
don't,
six.
I don't want to
yeah,
assume or
my
sound
dog's got a
ignorant.
kind
You
heart. My dog's
know?
got a kind heart. He's not like that. That's too funny
He's
there.
funny as
Nah, yeah,
hell.
yeah,
He's
yeah. No,
Yeah.
I tripped it. Like, I joke.
a dog.
Yeah,
Like, I got you.
Yeah, but bro's just trying to
yeah,
be careful with it. You mean stuff like that. Obviously, people are very sensitive to like a lot of things, and I get what he means to me. Sometimes you
I,
just gotta say what you gotta
yeah,
say,
yeah.
and people take it the wrong way. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean it that
I,
way. You know
I
what I mean?
respect
And hey, you used to be straight up, but just to finish up, and then it's some comedian dude. He does pranks and stuff. So I really wouldn't
Six
say
Deuce, that's his name.
yeah, I really wouldn't
What?
say competition, but his name does come up on YouTube because he did. He probably worked hard to get those views. But the difference is, music wise, I'm gonna be so big. The views that I plan to get. No offense to him and to you, and I wish you success, sir. But it's gonna be baby views. We in there. Coming,
but
bro.
no,
I'm
but no
coming.
offense, we
Do
not in
not
this
get comfortable.
we not in the same game because we're playing two different games.
So I ain't coming for your career, just
Right.
your views.
I'm saying just for the name, just for the
Facts.
name, just for the name.
But I'm not fighting over the name. We're just trying to be
All right,
successful.
six dudes. Biggie Smalls or Tupac?
All
Pick
right, there we
right
go.
now. Biggie Smalls or
Man,
Tupac?
you
Nah,
gonna
fuck
hate
that.
me.
Pick. You gotta pick. Fuck it.
Big
You gotta
L.
pick. Big
Can y'all
L.
hear me? Oh, I can't
I
hear you.
respect it. Can you hear
Hold
me?
on, let me leave it real quick.
You say you told you answered a solid question. You answered a solid question. You said
Nah.
Tupac or Biggie. I said Big L. Tell me I'm wrong. I ain't wrong for that. Come
You
on,
heard?
bro.
Hey yo, you heard that freestyle with Big L and Jay Z? Like it's a. Oof. You can tell like the talent difference, bro. You mean like, bro, Jay Z was just around Big L, bro. That boy's orb was so big, and the way he was rapping was fucking crazy,
Crazy.
bro. Fucking
Crazy.
crazy, dog. That Jay Z was just around, bro. But Jay Z was just around. And I'm not trying to hate on him. I'm not saying he's not one of the greatest, but fuck, to be around
Yep.
somebody that great, bro. He was
Hell yeah.
getting,
Rest in peace,
bro. He
Big
was getting
L,
swallowed
man.
in the
Man.
orb.
That's one of my dream features, and I would have to really study for that one, bro. I wouldn't even come to him with anything less than you know what I mean. Only because any artist would say that you would have to bring your best for Big Al, bro. There's no way. There's no way you would have to bring your best to your best to your best. Like I'm not trying to meat glaze or ride, but it's the facts, bro. The man
Yeah.
he had the talent.
He was fucking hip hop crazy, bro. Bro was like, it's like if hip hop was something to really study, in which you can study it, but before that was even a thing, it's like he fucking invented it. The way he would fucking body it, bro. The way he would body these bars, bro. I was like, damn, bro,
Hey,
man's is fucking crazy, bro.
Hey, that fool's a fool though. He had the bars. But yeah, I don't know if you guys want to go ahead and finish this up that
Uh,
way real quick. It's
I want to
about
ask. I
me.
want to ask Queen Lisa Marie. Who's your five top favorite artists or rappers, artists, anything?
Oh shit, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
and it goes from 1 to 5. So like one topping the best and 5 like under the rest.
That's crazy. Okay, let's do a little bit of everything. Let's see with like R&B and stuff. Okay, female hip hop, I do like Cardi B.
Okay. Where?
Fuck with
After
Cardi
that.
B. Fuck with Cardi B heavy. After that, I do like Glorilla for hip hop, female artist.
Oh, where?
Then I think for like soul singing, I would say it's like Amy, Amy Winehouse. Then
Yeah, yeah.
in the same category would be Adele.
She's gotta be. She's up there
Adele.
for sure.
Yep. Then sorry, my phone's dying here. Oh, and I had another phone call coming. That's why my screen went blank. But then I think I would say it would have to
Lauren
be,
Hill.
huh?
Lauren Hill.
Lauren Hill.
So then I think I do like Eminem. I do like Eminem and 50 Cent. 50 Cent, very respectable.
What?
I like him
Okay.
because
Yeah, yeah.
he speaks his truth.
Oh
Um
yeah. Oh well, if you're talking outside of rap, yeah, bros be talking that shit. Bros always been 150.
keep it a buck.
Yeah, buck 50.
Fuck Diddy.
It's fuck did.
Fuck Diddy.
P.
I
Diddy.
never really liked that guy.
I don't know about P Diddy. That guy over there doing Diddy daddles. He the
Damn.
diddler. Diddy diddler.
I'm not gonna lie though, I do like the movie. What is it called? With Biggie Smalls about his life. Notorious B.I.G. That was a
I do
banger
like
ass.
it.
But
I was
they
gonna say
they
my
made him come badass.
second choice after Eminem would be Biggie.
Jeez, on
What if
God, bro. His storytelling, the way he flowed was so fucking different. It was
what what
crazy.
what if they got him because he knew about the diddles?
Stop, knock it off.
What if they got him because he knew about the diddles, bro?
Nah,
What
nah,
if he seen something that was too diddly and he had
nah,
to do
nah,
the
nah.
daddly? So they got him out of there,
The
man.
fuck are
I'm
you,
just
Dr. Seuss? What is that? The fucking Dr. Seuss in the rhymes and shit.
for real, man, because they doing some funny, because I can't say what I really want to say because I get canceled, you know. But yeah, hey,
Nah,
nah, he
but
for sure. Look, he knew about. Hey, that's no reaching right there though, because like, what
bro
if they
said
really
bro
knew
said he knew about
something?
their agenda.
What if they were like, "Hey, bro, you see me do some, and now you gotta,
What is
you
that?
know,
What is that? I don't know what that means.
mm-hmm. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby?" He said,
Mhm. I
"Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that.
that's
Mhm.
that.
yeah,
Yep,
all
Uh,
that.
mhm. Yeah, I like that. You gotta put that in the song.
Yeah, right
yes,
there.
sir."
That.
But
Hey yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck though. If
man,
I really had a singing voice, I'd be singing all fucking day around like people I love and shit. That's
I'm not
crazy.
gonna
I don't
lie,
know.
I wish,
Bro, I
man.
would have been singing in this life right now. I'd have been like, I would have been singing through the interview. I don't know. That's
That's right.
crazy.
That's right.
But
Yo,
Yeah,
I
I don't
don't
got a
think
singing
so.
voice though.
You know, I think Etta James is fucking hands down fucking fire. She's fire. She's
Facts,
fire.
facts.
Oh yeah, she is.
You
She
can't
is.
disagree. Can't disagree.
She goes hard in the mud. Okay, she go. She's
She go hard in the
Mhm.
paint.
she goes
Aha,
hard.
yes, sir.
You know, she's like one of those types that's like you would have never thought a female can go that low, and that raspy and that deep. And I think that's what I fuck with heavy, you
Hell
know,
yeah.
because when I sing and I'm singing and I'm in my zone and I'm like, getting that soulful kind of vibe. I'm like, damn, like it comes from a deep place and
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not coming from like a fact of like, oh, like I practice every day. No, it's coming to fact from like that's the experience of like how you feel. You know what I mean? Like the way she was
Ah,
hitting that shit, that was all that pain and shit that she was just in there. It was crazy.
yeah, hell yeah. She be crying in the studio like, yeah,
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. Bro, you gotta watch
yeah,
Cadillac. You gotta watch Cadillac Records for sure, for sure. It kind of gives
yeah.
like an idea of what goes on. It's not exactly like
No,
what exactly happens. Obviously, like Hollywood tries to Hollywood shit. You mean? But
of
like
course.
it gives you an idea. You know what I mean? For sure. Check out that movie
Hell
for
yeah.
sure.
I've seen a couple clips of it. Not the full thing, not that I remember. I think it came out a while back too, right?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. But all right.
Um,
I appreciate you guys. I do.
yeah,
And
much
go
love. I
live
appreciate
on
you.
IG. Let me know. Tag me. Uh, open. But I do appreciate you guys. That's awesome. And I love your guys' vibes for sure.
I appreciate it. And vice versa. I feel the same way. Thank you. I appreciate y'all.
God bless you.
This was damn. That was a hard ass sneeze, guys.
Damn, that's that. Nah, but hey, I want to say real quick before I end it, because I want you guys to say here, yeah, you know what I mean? That way, after this, you guys go follow it, SR Broadcast, Instagram, SR underscore broadcast. Make sure you guys go run up all the artist posts, go show them some love, go run up HCB Chemistry, shout Cali Hood Media, go give them a follow, go
Shout out
give,
Frank. Shout out Frank. Much love to Frank.
you already
Wouldn't be
know.
doing this shit that we doing without Frank. I appreciate that shit.
Yes, you know what I mean? Facts, dog. And I want to give a shout out to him, give a shout out to One Underground TV, our partners, shout out Spielberg Records, our label, shout out all the co-hosts of SR Broadcast, Rome, you know what I mean? Shout out Trips ODG, shout out Winners Bag, shout out Dreamer BGS, Flacco PTR, Clumsy, myself, Six Dudes. Check out all of our music, the team's music, and most importantly, shout out Queen Lisa Marie. Thank you guys for all our people that showed up. We want to thank you guys. If you guys can, go hit that like, comment, subscribe. All my people, go follow her on Instagram. Tonight we're dropping literally give or take. Go keep watch on the Instagram again at SR underscore broadcast because I'm
Tap
gonna put
in,
the
tap in,
song,
tap in.
we're gonna go live and release our song, Queen Lisa Marie's first song on Wax Ever, Resilience, with me, my brother Chips ODG. We're gonna drop it on live, and I'm gonna drop it while we're doing it. We're gonna get it done. Thank y'all. Much love, much respect. How we're gonna do it is we're gonna go live on Instagram. I'm gonna put the link in the story for the YouTube link so that I'm gonna play it on my end, but that way you guys can have it. Whatever you guys let me know. Thank you guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Shout out to her team. Shout out, I believe you said, what's the car club you rock with again? And I'm so sorry.
Majestic, baby. I'm a majestic angel, baby.
You know,
That's
shout,
right.
shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get it right. That's why I didn't want to say it wrong. It'd be twice as disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I got
So
you.
shout out to them and shout out to my primos and their car club impression. You know what I mean? Shout out all the car clubs doing their thing. And, you know, shout out Rome, man, for coming up in here, man. He always asks some great questions. All of our co-hosts do when they come up in here. But I want to give a big thanks to you, Rome. Make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram. Make sure you guys go listen to his music. This man's talented. You guys wait for that Queen Lisa Marie Rome collab coming
Woo,
soon.
Yeah,
Collab.
we on that.
yeah. That's right. That's right. Wait, quick
Solid.
question for you, Rome.
What's up? What's up?
When you made your name, what made you want to put that hyphen dash in the middle?
Um, well, I searched up. Well, I obviously wanted to keep it close to my brother Gnome. So, w- when I searched up Rome, ROAM regularly, like a lot of stuff popped up. It was just like geographic stuff about roaming around. I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck about that. So I put I don't know. I wanted to be like different. I knew people that kept like with their names and the S's instead of putting a regular S, they'll put like a dollar sign. So I was checking all the letters like R and the O's, and the O looked the sickest with the slash in it. So I was like, I'm gonna keep it like that. When I
Yeah,
searched that up, nothing popped up. Nothing was like, and then so I was like, that's perfect. That's me. I'm gonna be the one there. You mean so when they search that up, that's me. All you gotta search up is Rome with the slash and the O, and that's it. That's me. You mean?
that's nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
hell yeah.
That's different too. I
I
respect it.
appreciate
That
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 shit.
was cool. Oh, we got a baby on the line.
My boy.
Oh,
on daddy duties.
that's right. That's gang
Yes,
right there.
sir.
And that and she smells. She came to me for a reason. Yuck.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, man. Well, you know what that means.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Oh,
Well, thank you guys. Yeah, I'm saying appreciate you. Shout out everybody. You know, SR Broadcast, we in the building. Check out all the live interviews. Let's get it. See you
I
guys in a
bet
bit
that.
on live on Instagram. Smelly.
thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rome deuced out.
Shout out Queen Lisa Marie. You guys go give her a follow. Go shout her out. You guys wait for the drop tonight. Like I said, we're gonna drop it on live YouTube, SoundCloud right now. That's gonna be on all platforms. Like I am part two of the mixtape. But this ain't about me. This interview is to close it out and show much respect and love to her and her team. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for working with me on this track. And I'm excited to drop it right now after we get off. That is crazy. I'm so excited. But I appreciate you so much. You have no idea.
All right, thank you, and I really appreciate you too. The whole team does. So make sure you guys show love and remember, catch us all there. We're all gonna be there. You know what I mean? That's all network. Colton, California.
Yes.
You know what I mean? The show, free entry, 420 friendly. I'm gonna be there with the whole team. We'll be doing live interviews too. And yes, Queen Lisa Marie does do music. We in the whole half of the first video, we have some great content, ACB chemistry and A. I want to thank him. Make sure you guys go follow him. Anything about science or fishes and fishing, that's your man. Very talented, very knowledgeable person. He always has great advice. Shout out to him and Frank for always shooting me some games, some real games, solid people. I'm not even joking. Like, I can honestly say just the conversation, I respect him because he's real, he's raw, he don't
Fuck
hold back, but he's trying to help you because he's telling you what it is and not lie to
yeah.
you. And all the way to market yourself, to be marketable, to get yourself out there as an artist, product, because we're all a product. We all are. It's what it is. So yes, she's a singer and music artist. One of her first ever songs on Wax. We're dropping it tonight. If you want to go, I don't know if you have an Instagram. If not, I'm still gonna have a link available and I can send it to you. I got you. I will text it to you on through text message. ACB Chemistry. We're dropping it tonight on YouTube and
Tonight.
SoundCloud, and then I'll have it on all platforms when my mixtape drops. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
Okay.
All
Hell yeah.
right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What up,
Hey,
Ro? My bad.
handles.